riding around.
This is the actual one?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Shalom want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
Bashem,
Bashem, Yahweh Shah,
Yahweh
Bashem,
Bashem,
Rakar,
Rakar,
Kadosh.
Kadosh.
Double honors goes to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And the sincere Shalom goes to elect Akim out here, pushing this truth at all four corners in truth and in sincerity. Uh, as like we always say, another week, the Lord gave us gave us favor to come out here and continue to do this thing. I mean, you know, which is a beautiful thing. And what we set out here to do this day and every day when we out here, and even when we are doing the videos on the YouTube, is wake up the Lord's hopeful elect. That's the Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, and also let the other nations know what they got in store for them. You know, that's our job. I mean, at first when we came out here, we was loud doing this thing. A guy on my job told me, he was like, he respect what we do because he drive by and see us and say he don't see us yelling at people and condemning people. I said, you know, that come with growth. I mean, I can speak for myself. And when I first started being in the camp, I mean, and sometimes it did get like that, but through growing in the spirit and maturing, you know, we don't have to do that. Just like the situation last week when that little nigga came up here talking about he something about he a Jew and he proud. You know, usually, especially this brother right here, he would have turned up on him, but through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, he dealt with him calmly. He was calm in the spirit when he dealt with him. And, you know, he cut him pretty calm and nice. And that's what comes with maturity. Like we was just had a conversation earlier about being technical and technique. You get a technique when you constantly working on your craft. You know, we was talking about boxing, us three brothers, but with this truth and being a prophet, you get a better technique when you practice. You know, you studying, you doing it, you studying that increase your knowledge. Through speaking and doing your videos, that build your spirit up and your confidence about what you've been reading. You know.
It's Colossians chapter 4, verse 6. You know, because you spoke on how we, you know, different ways you deal with different people. Sometimes it causes you to turn up. Sometimes you just, you know, be as calm as possible. But this is Colossians 4 and 6. Let your speech always be with grace, seasoned with salt, that you may know how you ought to answer every man. You know, we're going to be dealing with different spirits. And we can't match energy out here a lot of times. You know, if you match energy, it's going to come towards this all-out argument, screaming. You know, we ain't got to scream at people too much. Sometimes the spirit of people turn calls for you to turn with them. You know, but not all the time. You know? You deal with your kid. Like, I don't have no children, but brothers don't deal with their children every time, every way, one way. But with women, they only know one way. That's the yell and scream, and they think that's, when they yell and scream at children, it's almost like they think that's giving a single one. It's almost as if they think that's giving them a male perspective or coming at them how a male would. No, that's acting with emotions like a man gonna know. But sometimes the father can discipline a child without even saying a word. And what he gives, and that's ultimately you instill that fear in your children. The way the Lord instills fear in us. You know, sometimes he uses a sharp harsh. Sometimes he's just calm and collected, and he takes that spirit of peace. That's the war right there.
Yeah, I got a precept because you was saying about how you deal with people. You don't have to go back and forth with them. You know, this is Ecclesiastes 20:13. Talk not much with a fool, and go not to him that have no understanding. Like I mean, it ain't a lot of times. You don't need to be set up there. We ain't no great debaters. We gonna debate our cause, but if you don't get it, man, we gonna give you 2 times. After that, man, like Apostle Tahar say, keep it fucking moving, man. We're not gonna keep going back and forth because we can't beat this into you, man.
Nah.
How long Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai had his prophets out here and keep trying to tell us to do this and do that, follow the law, statutes, and commandments, and it ain't being done, man. So if not the Lord, well, we damn sure can't do it. I mean, we vessels for the Lord, but the Lord, it's going to happen, but we ain't on no level of the Lord.
Hey, but the times we are now, say the Lord is of a quickening spirit. You know, a lot of times nowadays, the understanding is going to come quick. You know, you either going to get it or you're not. You either going to get that in the times of the M.O.V. in the times of Jacob Trouble approaching World War III. Certain things that if you're not going to get it, you're just going to be lost. You're just going to be fuel to the fire when it comes.
And that's I'm glad you said that because this is a little bit more on that precept. It said, beware him, lest thou have trouble, and thou shalt never be defiled with his own foolishness, man. So you gotta beware of that, man, because you got some this like the scriptures say, this is a spiritual war, not a carnal war, man. A lot of people be having them spirits on them, man, and they just want to come and fuck you up, man. Ruin your day, trying to kill you, trying to get you to be carnal, man. So you gotta be beware of that, man. Just let them go, man.
You gotta be able to understand the wiles of the devil. You know, I was just watching the video, I forget what the quote was. He was speaking on how you gotta watch because anybody can be a possible agent, not just an agent for the government, like an agent for Satan, or an agent to get you out of your character, to get you to react a certain way because they want to blame the ministry. We're in the times of the ministry being blamed for whatever reason. So whatever group camp you in, we all gonna be ground up with the same fucking root.
We gonna all be linked.
We all gonna be linked together because we seen as terror squad. You know, and it's fucked up because we in this fucking society and in certain words you gotta watch and say because we bringing out the truth for the back. But you got these so-called whistleblowers who working for the opposition. They can say and post what they want. It's like that video of that little 6-year-old I've been seeing it a couple weeks ago. 6-year-old freestyling about nothing but murder and killing.
Oh yeah, that shit was crazy.
1 million something views, man.
That shit was crazy.
With a bunch of grown-ass males standing around like condoning.
Yeah.
Female energy, man. The times out here, everybody getting more wicked about it day, man. And I just be looking at people out my travels, people I come across, man. Every day it seems like it get worse and worse. You know, and I'm reminding myself, watch it.
Yeah, just like Onyx said, don't throw your guns in the air. Why it gets worse?
Yeah, and that's what we trying to warn people. It's going to get worse. It's going to get bad out
sure.
here.
It's going to be more than bad. It's going to be, like you just said, it's going to be a terror.
Yeah.
It's going to be something we can't even explain.
Yeah, a lot of that is explained in Wisdom of Solomon 17. You know, people ain't used to seeing war on their front doors. But what about apparitions? What about actual demons out here? Man?
Real stuff. When you think you be bugged out of them damn mushrooms, when you really gonna think you bugged out, man.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, let me get that. Let me get Wisdom of Solomon. You know, because we gonna come into the time that's gonna be unseen before. Some things what Tupac said, it's gonna be a time when some things will be hard to explain. But for us, it's going to be easier because it's already been explained. It's already been broken down, right? This is what's coming. I'm prepping you to be prepared for it with my spirit. You know, everybody else is coming in the hell with it.
Yeah, but I mean, even still, like you were saying, like it was big on what you were saying about the situations with the Wolf Street brothers. A lot of people been saying they've been seeing wolves in Baltimore, in the Baltimore, Maryland area, man.
You have more people say, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Ron.
Kenny Bean put the picture up.
Oh, you took a picture?
Took a picture of one.
Oh, I
And
ain't see that.
then I looked it up because the dude from my way said they hybrids. Like coyotes done made it with. I mean, we don't know that, but that's what Esau once said. You know, we got beasts being created, like the scripture said. But he said coyotes have bred with domestic dogs and wolves and created a hybrid species. And I said, hey, that could be true. Because the one Kenny Bean took a picture of, that wolf was, or what a coyote, whatever it was, it had like almost a fox tint to it. It was like almost the color of a fox, but you could tell it wasn't. It was too big. You know, somewhere out in Savage, Maryland. Oh, yeah, so there's multiple people speaking of that. So we get that real quick. Bring that up. Just bring the scripture up. Beasts change their place.
There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
Yeah. And we touched on both of them. You know, the beasts change their place. Brother saying coyotes, wolves. You know, the strange phenomenon, but also the video of that little demon rapping about murder rap. You know, menstruous women bringing forth monsters, and that's going to see, you know, they born with like deformities and just fucked up, man. But also a plague of the mind. The 6-year-old know about hiding ops and rolling up and hitting them with the K. With grown men standing around it, man. And the title was on the street freestyle. I mean, something on the block freestyle or some shit. You know, I find myself sometimes distancing myself away from a lot of, you know, we grew up on it, but I find myself not even wanting to hear a lot of, you know, gangster rap shit, man. I be listening, for real, I'm a bang Andre 3000, Few Hours. Shit, I be wanting to hear
Yeah, that shit, you need that shit to like meditate a little bit.
Yeah. After a while, you banging that gangster shit, you gotta turn it off sometimes. I'm just speaking for myself. You know, I find myself turning it off. This new album's coming out. I find myself trying to listen to Rick Ross and Meek Mill. I turned that shit off.
Oh, I didn't even know that was out.
I turned that shit off. A new Conway song. I listened to about 3 bars of it, and I had to turn that shit off. You know, but I'm just speaking as a man. But
I mean, everything, you gotta take everything in balance, man. You can't overindulge and stuff.
Right. The one thing we can't get enough of is his word. You know, the bitter with the sweet. You know, the lyrics of this song never gonna change. You know. Harshness to it. It's good feel. You got a good feel of music. You got some soul music in it.
Love, hate, and war.
It's love and hate and war, man.
Love, hate, war, and peace.
Yeah, right. What the scripture says, lamentations, mourning, and woe, man. And people ain't lamented yet. You know, we lament, crying out to the Lord. But you people don't cry out to the Lord today. You know? That's when judgment comes. When the Lord speaks, when it's time for the Lord to you know, do his thing. You know, we just warning you now. He comes is death, man. Pain. And he said, the same shall know him after death by pain. And that's what's coming, some painful times that people ain't ready for. I'm looking over people pulling it out. I'm looking over the business out. Bring out some points on what's to come, man. You know?
I mean, they ultimately, hey, you see these wars and stuff going on and all around the world. Israel sent up there battling or whatever, man. If you had any common sense, man, you would sit up here and say, well, goddamn, why everybody else fighting and we always signifying that we ain't fighting? Man, America's time is coming, man. The same way you niggas don't know nothing about politics or don't know nothing about the Lord, but you so goddamn prideful and think that we can't be infiltrated or touched.
Yeah.
Your goddamn police department can't even keep goddamn teenagers in check, man.
Right.
What you think is going to do with the wild man, man?
Yeah. And that's what they want. An excuse to bring that order out of chaos. You know, like they ain't quite on that level got to how they is going out the West Coast with the snatching grabs and running up in stores taking what they want. But it's coming, you know, especially with these little demons in this city.
Fuck yeah.
Remember that time they smashed and ran up in
The gallery.
the gallery? That shit ain't even
That's probably why they did.
Yeah.
I think they did that shit in Walmart too.
Yeah, they did. Yep. And last time we seen that on a high level was during that Freddie Gray shit. And they just was doing that to certain
Oh shit.
Church Square.
They cleaned motherfucking Mondawmin out.
Yeah, they did.
Mondawmin ain't had no merch in there for probably like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Hey,
Motherfuckers pulling cars up and shit.
Yeah.
Just smashing and going, loading that shit up and boom.
Church Square, Dad Foot Locker,
Locker
downtown
room.
Locker Room was depleted.
Shit, that's when it was that's when the fucking Air Force One yeah, it was scarce.
Scarce.
You couldn't even get the fucking Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
You had to go get the bitches on the black market.
Pay $200-something or more for them shits.
And Jake wanted to do that to their communities.
Yeah.
They was doing that in the Bronx, but it's a part of the Bronx called Co-op City, where Esau lived. They wouldn't dare only do that shit to where they live. Because we all slaves, but when you do it to your own community, it's like, where you gonna get? Now the trucks don't want to come in here and drop this shit off. They just gonna shut these stores down where you live at, and they gonna deliver out here. So you gonna have to travel out there to get your shit.
Top dollar.
And they gonna be looking at you like, nigga, what the fuck you doing here? Because everywhere got their own Walmart. You know, you got even in Jersey, where I'm originally from, grew up at, you got a nigga Walmart on the same strip. And like 5 miles down, you got the Edomite Walmart. Same product and everything. But a lot of times if you go to the nigga Walmart, which is more close to the city, sometimes they might not have what you're looking for. They might tell you, well, if you go to Watchung, that's what it's called, Watchung, New Jersey, the other Walmart. You go down there, maybe they might have it. But when you go in there, it's a little like more cleaner, less more rowdy. You know, like, and it's like a lot of Edomites in there, or maybe like a couple northern tribes. But they look at you kind of like nigga, like, why the fuck you ain't up the road at your Walmart? You know? And that's what kind of Jake do. They destroy.
Just like that look, right? Just like that look. They look at you just like that look.
Oh yeah, I seen.
Yeah, because it's like Jake has they part of towns where they got the same shit, where there's no need for y'all niggas to come up here.
Right.
You know, because niggas is despised. I mean, we hate niggas too. So we understand, you know, we like the Klan. We hate y'all niggas for a different reason than the Klan do. But, you know, niggas is despised. But one thing y'all niggas do is y'all destroy their own communities y'all gotta eat off of because y'all forget that y'all slaves. So you rob the supermarkets to where the point, the food chain fillers go, well, we might as well shut this shop right down because there's no profit coming in here. We took $1,000 of loss from this neighborhood. We just gonna shut the whole shit down. So now you don't have a car, you don't have a ride. You gotta catch buses and shit. Or you might have to catch a lift to go to this side of town to go shopping over here in the Edomite neighborhood. Why? Because you burned and destroyed your own shit.
It's funny you said that because the neighborhood I moved to, it ain't a fucking supermarket. It's a 36-acre neighborhood.
Oh shit, yeah.
It ain't no supermarket there. They got a fucking Family Dollar people be going to get their little nicks and crannies.
Yeah.
And they got a juice bar and a fucking bank there, but there's no supermarket. It's like a supermarket desert.
gotta go up. We gotta go up the street.
Taxico.
Taxico.
Yeah, see the Ithaca right small.
Right. Oh yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
That shit.
And then think about Brooklyn. The next market ain't all the way to Richie Highway, right?
Yeah, the fucking shop right,
yeah.
stay, whatever.
But that's blended into Esau.
Yeah, saving lot.
Yeah.
So they gonna be on niggas coming up here.
Yeah.
They gonna be like, yo, I'm on police sitting on Richie Highway, like I'm waiting for one of y'all niggas to roll through in the car. And they identify you by your car. Like you got, I mean, brothers do if you got a thing, but you got a fucking like 97 Honda Accord and 4 y'all in there. They gonna be on y'all niggas, man. Like if you ain't got like a newer, and I'm not saying get a new car, you get what you can get. And a lot of older cars run better than newer cars. Some of the older cars, but a lot of police will identify you like, yo, you see this fucking hoop ride with the fucking high beams on, act like this nigga think. Because his high beams on, we don't know that fucking one of his lights out. Nigga coming through Richie Highway, 4 or 5 deep in his little ass car, fucking wheel rattling, thinking he about to go to the store. Man, pull these niggas the fuck over. You know what I mean? And that be their mentality. So they will like pick on you based on.
You got high beams, that's the ticket right there.
Yeah.
I got the right to pull you over.
Yeah.
Now I smell weed.
And they got more
If I
gang.
smell weed, you probably got a gun.
Yeah.
Can I check your car?
Step out the car, sir.
For what? Weed legal. It
You
is
just
legal in
think
Baltimore.
You going to the supermarket.
Right, but not in Glen Burnie.
Hey, they got the signs up.
Niggas don't know that once you cross the line, there's different laws for Baltimore City and Baltimore County and Arundel County. Niggas don't be knowing that.
Yeah. Your ass jump off of fucking South Hanover Street. Your ass say, Richie, you go down a little bit because you can still hit Baltimore P's off of Richie Highway if you go a little bit down. So you go, that's only like a quarter mile. And down here, a quarter mile ain't shit. Your ass start hitting them stores and them shopping areas, man, your ass better be on your best behavior.
Better be. Hey, they got the signs up. See, Jake just be doing it. Oh, it's legal now. They think they can get away with it. What it say, buzz driving and drunk driving. Yeah. They can pull you over, you have weed and get you a fucking DUI, man.
Yeah.
Driving under the influence. That's and the whole state of Maryland. That ain't just that jurisdiction. But they act like the police ain't up on game, like, oh, this nigga got his high, we gotta pay like if they want to be petty, they'll fuck with you. Because I was down one of them little side streets. And it was on the other side of Richmond, 10th Street, one of them on the other side where the real Edomites went up. And I didn't notice the stop sign. Police came out of the police came out of nowhere. Pulled me over. First time I got pulled over by police again. And being as though I handled the situation calmly, I had a dude in the back. He like, it was funny though, because like, we should take your daughter to school. And I looked at the dude, it was a dude with long hair. He like, daughter. We both laughed. I was like, nah, man, I'm doing lit. I showed him, you seen the map. He go, oh, all right. He said, I'll be right back. He gave me a warning, let me go. Straight flew through the stop sign. I didn't know it. But that shows you how Jake, when they get pulled over the police, and they act the fuck up, if you pass them with season what's up, you put it out already. You know, what's the other scripture?
Why is it serpent
dove? Or a soft answer turn away wrath.
Be in agreement with our adversary.
With our adversary, yep.
And not in a way with them.
And he could have gave me a nice ticket for blowing the stop sign in the residential neighborhood. You know? And that's that area we were speaking of. You know?
Yeah, I got a break too on Falls Road up there. Going with that Walmart that shooting past Falls. Nothing but Edomites up there. It's all shoot up there.
And Jake do migrate to these different Walmarts and shopping. I don't like that Walmart. It's ghetto.
You know, no. Honestly, if you pay attention, certain Walmarts, when you're in the hood, that should be more, certain shit be more expensive.
They do.
You go to other ones, that should be lower.
Compared to Walmart, Washington Boulevard, so Richie Highway down, what's that, Jumpers Hole?
They do that shit in Giants too.
Yeah, they do.
But I went to Giants on like West 42nd.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
Then I went to the one fucking York Road. That shit is
Hell yeah. I hate that one. I don't go to that giant at all.
I mean, it's just, sometimes it be
It's
a
convenient,
convenient
out of
thing.
convenience,
But this
yeah.
Matthew 5:25, agree with thy adversary quickly while thou art in the way with him. Least at any time the adversary delivered thee to the judge, and the judge delivered thee to the officer, which is the correction officer, and he cast thou into prison. So that broke down the system to you. So your adversary, but a lot of our people don't know who the adversary is. They don't even think that they slaves. So the way they deal with the police is from a privileged state of mind. You even got certain states that got open carry, and Jake feel like, well, nigga, it's open carry. Fucking, I'ma just show my shit. Nah, you a fucking nigga. You a slave. You a second-class citizen. These laws, the Constitution, your ass was in captivity when they was written. So, like, a lot of people feel as though they first-class citizens when they not. You a second-class citizen. So you gotta behave as such. But knowledge is knowing is only half of the battle. So a lot of our people, they don't know that they slaves, or they don't think that they slaves, or they feel privileged, especially the women of our nation. So they think they can deal with the police, yell and shout and scream at them and not use wisdom, and wind up getting shot, getting thrown in jail, or beat down, or a combination of the three. You know, but that comes from not knowing who you are, not knowing your limitations, not knowing that you're behind enemy lines.
Right.
Because if you know these things, you'll behave accordingly. Because you'll know it's no winning in this situation, and the only way you can win is through wisdom. So you be like, yo, if I behave accordingly and show that I'm not a nigger. And one thing I believe that helped me out on my ticket on Falls Road, it was a Hamite cop that was probably a West African, but my slave name is Ashanti. So he probably looked at it, saw it, then he saw that I was from New Jersey because my license said New Jersey. And I ran the bridge coming up on Falls Road under that little underpass. It's a stop sign. But it's kind of like a blind spot because as soon as you shoot under the underpass, a stop sign smiling at you, but you're coming downhill a little bit.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
So you gotta,
you got 83.
Now on Falls Road, up there by the wall, not Walmart, Whole Foods.
Oh yeah, Kelly
yeah.
Avenue
Yeah,
Ridge.
going up, yeah.
That's Amalek.
Yeah,
That's an
for
Amalek
sure.
shit.
So
Fuck yeah.
he jumped on me fast as hell. And I tried to handle it like, yo, I broke a little bit. Like, he like, nah, you like cut straight through the stop sign. Like, I threw my hands up and yo, I ain't reaching for nothing. Apologize, but in the spirit, I'm like, yo, he probably read my name. Well, really, when he wanted to know my license was good, he ran it back to New Jersey. He ran the car was good. And he saw I dealt with him in a manly way. And that particular day, I also had my turtleneck on. So, and I had my fro out like how I got now. But also, dressing like a nigga. I know, like, people could take this with a grain of salt, but all of that fucking North Face shit, I'm telling you, that shit would get your ass in trouble. I mean, it's all on the Lord's mercy. Timberlands, I mean, wear that shit, do what you do. But that's kind of like the outside world. You know what the worst car to have? A fucking Challenger, a Dodge Challenger tinted out.
Some Infinities.
Affinity on their forehead.
Because these are cars niggas do nigga shit in. So for you, now, you gotta use wisdom because the Lord talk about using wisdom. So if you was to buy a car, why the fuck would you buy a RT fucking Challenger or a Charger, then tint the whole fucking windows out and be mobbing through the hood and be thinking about why you getting fucked with all the time?
With a fucking shiesty mask, the mask you see for one of them.
Even if you know you got the tents or whatever, but those are nigga cars, man. You know how many police chases that was done in Challengers and Chargers and armed robberies and police shootings? them are like the nigga car of the country.
They know they nigga cars, because that's
Yeah.
why a lot of them police got charges and challenges.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
My cousin just brought one from police office.
Yeah, then the niggas got the nerve to 10 them out.
Chin them out. Oh,
So
and even the
soon as
windshield. Even the
Yeah, as
windshield.
soon as you do that, even if police on some bullshit like, man, we gotta get somebody, they gonna look at this fucking shit right
Got
here.
one.
And even if you ain't doing nothing, you obeying all the traffic laws and everything. Those are nigga cars. Then you roll the window, you roll the tints down. First of all, they can't see inside, so they don't know if you're clutching on nothing, right? Because one thing about police is like, yo, this is a nigga car. We pulling it over. We don't know if this shit could possibly stolen. We don't know what's up with it, but this is the nigga car of America.
They just had a video of a Jake got in a shootout with the state trooper, and he was in a Challenger.
Yeah.
And he got out dumping on it.
Them Challengers, those are nigga cars. The nigga woman car, well, out here, I ain't thinking too much, but out here, it's Honda Accords and fucking, I would say, overall in America, is Altimas. Nissan Altima.
Yeah.
But out here is Honda Accords. But I would say the nigga woman car that got a special, I don't know if Nissan did these bitches a special, but the Nissan Altima is the nigga woman car forever. And police know that.
Yeah.
Listen, it's gonna be a nigga driving his baby mother car coming through in a Nissan Altima 3.5S. Or the coupe, the fast joint, or a nigga gonna come through, they got a special on these Dodge Challengers and these Chargers. They gonna be tinted out. They might got some little muffler rattle on the back.
Or they gonna be loud pipe.
Loud pipe. Nigga trying to V6 trying to hype his shit up. We on them niggas. Then you got the windows tinted, so as they approach the car, they kind of forced to draw their weapon. Because you can have a fucking K pointed at them through the tents.
Yeah.
And that's why police like, so, because if I was a cop approaching some tents, I'm like, I'm from here. Like, yo, nigga, roll your fucking window down, put your hands up out of the air. And I'm not justifying what police do, but you gotta put yourself in their shoes and fuck niggas, because niggas is ruthless.
That's the best thing to do if your shit tinted out. When they approach your car, roll
all your windows down, because they don't know if you grabbing on something. See, when your shit not tinted, it's fishbowl. They can look in it like, oh, he got his hands up to safe to approach. But when your shit tinted, it's like, yo, we don't know. He can see us, but we can't see him.
Right.
He could have the fucking the Draco straight pointing at us, and roll that shit down with the Draco out the window. Like, nigga, give up everything. Take the fucking nines off your head. And I'm gonna lay y'all niggas down and peel off. So, in the police mind, like, yo, this is a Challenger tinted. So the point I'm making is, it's best not to mimic nigga culture. Especially now, it's hard to tell a younger chick that whether you in the truth or not, because you coming out of the world. But listen, man, get you some fucking wallabies, some soft bottoms, a fucking turtleneck, a fucking blazer jacket. Because, like, a lot of times when they deal with you, they know it's a difference. A lot of cops know it's a difference between between so-called black men and niggas. They be like, yo, okay, this is an upstanding brother. I don't want to fuck with him. You know what? I'm going to let the brother go. I mean, he's well dressed. And you got fucking Young Yachty playing when you pull up. Yeah. And they got to tell you, could you please turn that down?
Yeah, right.
Listen, you got some fucking OJs, some fucking, and I'm not saying what to play or how to dress. I'm telling you how to use wisdom in this society. If you got some fucking Al Green playing, some ODs, you got it on low where he can hear you. You dressed accordingly. You dealing respectively. You letting them know what you reaching for. You got your hands in the air. You in a red state. You let them know you're a firearm
You let him
holder.
tell you.
Your gun is in the glove department. I am a licensed firearm holder, because they might ask you, is there any weapons in this car? You be like, yes, officer, I am a licensed firearm holder. My gun is in the glove department. If you want to, I'll step out the car if you want to check it out. But I'm not going to reach for anything unless orchestrated by you. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, damn, you dealt with me accordingly. So one thing about human beings, they hate to feel like they done something bad, right? So if they feel as though like you're a good person, and for them to write you a ticket, they can feel bad for that because it's like, damn, I just fucked over a good man. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people feel like, what do you think running game is about? When niggas do the women, they run game on a bitch and make them feel bad about the situation that they in. They play victim, right? So the same thing with police. If you could portray yourself as an upstanding brother, right, that just did a wrong violation, you actually meant well, and you handle yourself right, they don't want to have the conscience like, I fucked a good man's license up. This dude had a CDL, maybe that's how he feed his family, and I just rolled him a ticket for like 4 points. Like, damn, now what if he turned from me fucking his license out and be out here robbing and jacking and killing shit? I don't want that on my conscience. You know what? I'ma just let the brother go with a warning. All right, brother, I'm gonna give you a warning. You just go. You have a blessed day. But the point is, driving, you gotta know nigga culture. Driving the cars niggas drive, wearing the clothes niggas wear, and dressing and talking and listening to shit niggas do in certain situations won't get you a break, man.
Yeah, just from being pulled over alone, having my CDL, I'm quite sure I have you too. Police seen the CDL, oh, you a CDL driver. That right there already, that's to know you ain't what you normally deal with. Some type of responsibility. This Ciroc 19 to 29, a man may be known by his look, and one that have understanding by his countenance from Valmedas. And that's what you're speaking of, you know. You pull up and you see you got your a fucking cruddy bush and a goddamn mask pulled down below your chin and smell like weed, music playing. He already scared. They already approach your car in fear for their life, cautiously. I watched the police how they approach your car. I watched Officer, what's my man name? R.J. Waters. He know it was me in the car. He approached my car, he took his finger and touched the back bumper and walked up to the car. That's a police tactic where in case a bang out, shootout, something happen, they take off, his fingerprint is on your car. You're going to get caught. Not only that, if they got the camera rolling, you there, he's done right there. But when he approached, yes, how you doing, Officer Waters? And that discourse, keep it moving. You know? Agree without adversary when you're in the way with them, man. They got the power. They really, if the Lord want to turn up, they got the power to take your life. They got a license, yeah.
All they got to do is say, I felt threatened.
Yep.
Because in they training, they captains. The cop told us, they captains say, listen, at the end of the day, just make it home back to your family. Like, yo, basically squeeze first, ask questions last. Like, yo, if you feel as though shit heating up, draw your shit. If niggas not cooperating, empty out. And let the law and the court deal with that. The most you'll do is possibly get fired. They ain't really hanging cops for killing niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? So their mentality is like, yo, you approaching the car, this and that. They not cooperating, draw your shit. They still not cooperating, empty out. Back off and empty out. Ask questions later. Whoever bleed, die, we talk about that shit later. Make it back home to your family. And that's kind of what they tell them. But if you got somebody mouthing on, why I gotta roll my window down? Just write me a ticket for the tents then.
Let me go, man.
Yeah, like, yo, if I got tents, just write me a ticket for the tents. I ain't gotta roll no window down.
I got diplomatic immunity.
You know, and that's the mentality of Jake. But like, one dude he told me some real shit. He was like, anytime you get pulled over, he said, roll all your windows down. This shit actually got me out of like 2 tickets up top. But he was like, look, pull over. Don't pull over in the spot. Niggas is stupid. Like, you on Charles Street, you pull over where there's no spot to pull over at. As long as you're not stomping off fast as hell, where they got to chase you and report it as an eluding, listen, go 20 miles an hour and find a clear spot to pull over. The cop gonna respect that. He gonna be like, okay, we was on fucking Reisterstown Road and this nigga just stopped. Upper Reisterstown Road by Owens Mills. this motherfucker just stopped in the right lane in this rush hour. He gonna make it hard for me to squeeze by and car, you fucking the flow of traffic up. Listen, just because they threw the lights on behind you don't mean you have to pull over right away. You tap your hazards. Let them know that I'm not running, and you slowly drive off. And you pull over to the side or find a side block and pull over. Now you're giving the officer space to get out. He got breathing room. If he got a drawer strap, he ain't got to worry about getting hit by a car. Because now they passed the law in the books. I don't know about out here, but in New Jersey, if you on a highway, you see the police with their flashes on when somebody pull over, and you don't jump in that left lane and you shoot straight past them,
That's everywhere.
that's like a ticket.
They pull you over.
Especially if they finishing up their ticket, they'll jump in their shit and hawk your ass down and give your ass a ticket, because basically you endangering them. So, but if you're able to just do that off back, so pull over in a safe spot. Put your hands in the air.
Okay.
Take, it's best, especially when niggas getting shot by cops and that, it's best to have your license, insurance, and registration with grabbable. Don't reach in the glove compartment, because if he see that, he gonna draw his weapon like you reaching for something. But if you got it down with a, where you could just grab it real quick and sit it on the dash. So, put your hands in the air. This is what somebody told me. Pull over where it's safe. Put your hands in the air. You can grab all your credentials where it's grabbable and just grab it. Or you could have it on top of the ceiling with like some Velcro where you could just pull it down and sit it on the dash with your hands still being held high without doing this or doing that. And I ain't making an excuse for police, because police is grimy. Some of them do be shooting niggas for no reason. But I'm just saying, this shit help. Pull over where it's safe. If you can grab your credentials fast without looking like you're grabbing a gun, do it. Turn the car engine off. That makes them feel like you're not going to run on them. Because a lot of times, especially if they one deep, and he walked to the car and he waiting for backup or trying to deal with you accordingly, you slap that bitch and drive while he halfway walking in. That motherfucker, I run back to the car, jump in this shit and get you. You in something fast, you gone. Hit a couple corners on them, park up, jump out, you gone. But put the keys on the dash. I'm not trying to run. If it's light, your hands in the air. Normally your lighting for your car is right by the ceiling. If it's nighttime, you hit the lighting. Boom. I'm letting I'm allowing you to see inside the vehicle. So once you keep your hands in the air and you deal with them with respect. Yes, officer. Oh, did you know that was a turn-only lane, and you jump back in the straight lane, and you almost caused an accident? That's why I'm pulling you over. Oh, yeah, officer, this and that. It's a long ignorance in the scriptures. So a lot of times, I play the New Jersey code, and my license in New Jersey. Oh, I didn't know. I got pulled over a couple of times. I didn't know, I'm just down here visiting some family. I'm just trying to make some money, man. Transfer my life. Like the streets out here is different. Like, I'm just trying to do my best. Well, you can't do that. Sometimes they still bark on you to try to see if you're a nigga. Oh, well, I apologize. Like, I understand, like, why you keep your hands up. You know what? I'm going to give you a warning, but next time, you don't come through here, you swing around through here, back through here. If I see you doing this again, because some of them cops don't want to give you mercy. The Lord put the spirit on them to do it, and they mad because they done it, so they fight you. If I catch you doing it again, coming through here, swinging back through here, trying to loop around, I'll give you a ticket. All right, thank you, officer. Thank you. All right, you good to go. Hey, that shit be good. You start praising the Lord after some say, a lot of y'all might see y'all shot, But niggas, they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to use wisdom. Because in their mind, they don't know who they are. It all goes back to who you are. I'm an Israelite. Who the Israelites? They the kings of the planet, of the universe. They God's chosen people. well, we the Israelites and we kings, why we live like this? Oh, you've been cursed by God. So he put your oppressors over you. And you got to live under these circumstances till he free you. So once you know that, you like, okay, all right, now we somewhere. Okay, now I know how to roam through Babylon and deal accordingly. But if you don't know those basics, you like, nigga, we all equal. Fuck these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And you coming off all proud and arrogant, and that shit can get you beat up, shot, thrown in jail, or a combination of the three.
Right. They already looking at you like you said, second class citizen. We just passing by them.
Yeah, somebody drive through with one of them. They on them niggas.
Yeah.
Like 4 deep.
Yeah. Or a fucking crown. They used to be the hot boy cars too, Crown Vics, and I had one. I should have sent it, but they never fucked with me because most of the time when they pulled me over, I'm in uniform. I had no uniform. Or if I wasn't, hey, how you doing, officer? You know, knowing how to deal with court.
I would not buy a Dodge Challenger or Charger.
Me neither. Nope. Or a fucking Infinity.
Or Infinity. Especially the 250s.
Yeah.
The 4-door Chargers.
Yeah.
They kind of put, but those niggas cars.
And if Jake ain't learned that, like you said, the police gonna shoot you and let you lay where you know they get the right ground at. Modern day legend. But we gonna come in a time where, you know what I mean? You gonna be shot, laid out the street, and nobody can pick you up. It's time to get more and more evil. You know, this is Jeremiah real quick. The times we're coming in, and this is what the Lord prepared our mind for. You know, it's gonna go from dealing with officers accordingly to dealing with foreign troops that don't speak no English, or if they do, they ain't trying to hear none of that shit. They come to do the work, the bidding of the elite, and lay you niggas down.
Y'all want to hear no excuses.
None. Nothing. They don't even want license and registration.
They gonna come like an armed robber. Because an armed robber only gonna tell you something once. Yeah, he gonna smack you with the gun. First thing you know he might do, or he might, I've been robbed a couple times in the hood. Sometimes they jump out and smack you with the gun off jump. You like, damn, you ain't even asked for nothing. He just like, yo, I'm just to show y'all motherfuckers I ain't playing. Then they ask for like what they want. That's the spirit these foreign troops gonna be in.
Yeah.
They gonna like tell you what to do, and if you act like you don't understand, you might really not understand. But if you act like you don't want to comply or do what the fuck they say they want to do, they gonna probably gun butt your ass or cap you off jump, because it's gonna be a low tolerance. It's gonna be low tolerance in that time.
Zero.
Zero. They gonna come in that armed robber spirit. Because the armed robber, when he come, he ain't coming to play games.
Really, they coming in that how they run up on them in those foreign land. They just, you know what I mean? Like a pirate.
Yeah, because that's that robbery spirit. Because it's like, yo, I gotta, like, because one thing with robbers, that's why you got the hostile takeover, right? That's the ones who come in. You got the ones who write notes and slide the notes, and they both could be just as dangerous. But the hostile takeover promotes fear.
Yeah, they come gun butt.
Yeah. Boom, shooting in it.
Somebody gotta get it.
Yeah. You come in and smack the motherfucking guard with the fucking AK, bust his whole head wide open, shoot in the head.
These men mean business.
Everybody on the floor. So even if you was strapped, you like, damn, should I shoot it out with these niggas? Then if you can't humble, somebody might try to try you. So that's why they always come with that. But the point is, these foreign troops, they're gonna come in that Pirate of the Caribbeans type. Somalian, that movie with the Somalians.
Yeah, they was robbing and shit.
Yeah, they coming full. They was dumping on the shit before they climbed up there.
They be
You like,
AKs,
yeah. Tell us what's wrong.
What is this? Real quick, this Jeremiah.
Hey, remember, right quick, remember Passenger 57? With Wesley Snipes? The white boy who stuck the plane up. He came in the cockpit. He was like, who's in charge? The main captain was like, I am. He shot him dead. He said, who's in charge? The other two captains said, you are. He was like, excellent.
He didn't give a fuck. Hey, that bullet could have cracked the plane open. They all would have died.
He was like, who's in charge? I am.
I am.
Wow! Who's in charge? You are. Excellent.
Jeremiah 16.
That's how they gonna be coming, man.
God.
You know? Hey, for y'all youngers ain't see Passion 57, go watch that, man. That's a throwback to them. They mimic a lot of movies based upon that.
Yeah,
That, Heat, all them throwback movies is just reruns of them old movies.
Yep, done over. It's Jeremiah 16. They shall die grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried. My bad, I'm just starting a line up. Jeremiah 16:3. For thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shah, concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land, they shall die grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as the dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. Speaking of that time we coming in, when we speaking no English, troops come, wreaking havoc on you people, especially you damn women.
Yeah.
I'm tripping off Apostle Ramla, and Elder Damasha Pot went in earlier. And Damasha Pot, he said quite often when he's going on these women, how they gonna be humble. He said when you start seeing bodies of women in the corner on the side of the street with their panties around their ankles, but they're gonna rip the snot out of them, then they gonna be humble. They're gonna be in order then. It's gonna be too late. It's gonna be, and just like we spoke of it before, the Jake that you gave a problem when it's lawless, they're gonna be coming in your house like going what's the shit when they was took over New York, Staten Island, motherfucker, the Purge.
Yeah.
When he seen that opportunity to get that chick, like with my man on Players Club,
That nigga with them
that
eyes.
nigga with them eyes, I helped you out. They coming to get what they always wanted. That
I
box.
want the pussy.
That's what they gonna want, man.
Twist his lips. I want the pussy.
Yeah.
It's a stress reliever. So a lot of people that can't get drugs, like it releases dopamine when you bust nuts and all that. So a lot of people who can't get drugs and they fix, they take it out on busting nuts. So like warriors, they used to go to battles and like that was the ultimate drive to actually go in a battle, life and death battle, and go home and fuck your life. That's what these thug niggas do. They be out here shooting, banging out. Bang, I'm shot in the leg, take the bullet out. Not knowing they gonna live and die tomorrow and fuck their wife or their girlfriend with all that adrenaline of them dying. And that's why the women feed off of that shit.
Right.
Because it's a rush, like, damn, this fucking hood ass nigga fuck the living shit out of me because he's constantly living life on the edge. So all that adrenaline and that adrenaline going through his system, so when he jump on that shit like, this is my last night alive.
Who knows?
Yeah, the working man like, bitch, you better get yours before you get mine. Like, nigga, I got another bitch lined up, but the thug nigga like, nigga, this could be it. He fucking up with the Tupac hopeless spirits. That's like, yo, them bitches will tell you, a broke thug ass nigga fuck the living. Bitches will tell you, like, them broke thug niggas will fuck the living shit out of you.
And on the flip side of that, when you see them movies after they take over a town or a village or a city, what's the first thing them other warriors do? They go grab the spoils of war.
Yeah,
and they
the release. That's that release. So if you out here scrambling for food, you gonna want that release. You gonna want that smash, that grab. So you gonna be looking for the nearest box. You don't care what it got, because it's survival tactics. Every man for himself. You gonna be looking to grab something and grape it.
That's how that nigga Brad Pitt was in Troy.
Oh yeah.
Hector! That nigga killed Hector and fucked his cousin.
Didn't she like
no,
like
he's
him at
my
first?
cousin.
Huh?
She had that spirit like she ain't like him at first.
She
She
like
started banging it out.
Yeah, he started taking it.
Just like police.
Hector's a
on,
good man. He's
Game
my
of Thrones.
cousin.
When he first took him.
Dude.
Verse 5, but thus saith the Lord, enter not in the house of mourning, enter not into the house of mourning, neither go to lament nor bemoan them, for I have taken away my peace from this people, saith the Lord, even loving kindness and mercy. So the Lord ain't gonna give a fuck what's happening to you getting killed and raped and left for the birds and wandering animals to eat upon.
Yeah, just like the
We don't
scripture
need
say.
Yeah.
He say my bird shall eat.
Yeah, they just said it. I'm gonna bring it out again. It says, and they shall be consumed by the sword, by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven.
Yeah.
You know? Hey. Can you imagine that? Let's just say you know what I mean, you get hit up, you laying there dying, you ain't dead yet. And a goddamn bird come pecking at your eye. It's
Fucking crow.
just eating on you, man.
Shit, now it might be a fucking pigeon.
Hey, shit. Hey, you see that seagull? You see that seagull that ate a fucking rat?
Rat, yeah. Swallow that motherfucker.
Swallow that motherfucker whole, man.
Alive?
Yeah.
Wow.
He ate that bitch like a snake.
A seagull. He bottomed him up. He kept it moving. I was like, yo, that was a fucking seagull.
You should know that though, because they eat fucking fish, whole fish.
Oh yeah, they throw them back. Like when you out there in Eastern
Rat
Shore,
is a little bit.
yeah, when we went fishing, you see them ospreys diving in and grabbing fish all day on the bait bridge, man. And that's how it's a lot of people. The animals will have a speak, man. Ain't nobody coming to the meat wagon ain't coming to pick you up and scrape you off the ground.
Gonna be roadkill.
Yeah, you can be like a dead rat on east side or west side or whatever.
I heard that bitch like 40 seconds ago, like from down there.
You hear me before you see him.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Oh, it might be her. That's crazy.
You ain't gonna hear that. You ain't gonna hear the sirens playing. Or the women loud mouth, man. They gonna be quiet as cat. They gonna be trying to
You might see Jake in one of them shits.
Yeah, you might see Jake faking like a faking like they coming to help.
Well,
y'all need some
no,
help.
like on fucking The Purge. They had that fucking ambulance on The Purge, New York.
Oh yeah, hell
Wayne
yeah,
went to the-
hell yeah. They came like they was helping.
Because these people don't give a fuck about these people. I was an EMT at once. We didn't give a fuck about, like, if we was on a call, that's different because it's our job. If we seen people stuck on the road help, we drive right past them. Because we wasn't trying to do that shit. Because that was like extra work. Then a lot of times they tell you in your scope of practice that like, yo, you could jump out to help somebody. It was one EMT. This shit actually happened. They jump out to help a nigga that was shot. They ain't kill him. They meant to kill him, but he was still alive. The nigga spit back around and was like, they ain't shoot the EMTs, but they was like, yo, get the fuck away from him before you be laying there with him.
Damn.
Because whoever they shot, they knew like if this nigga lived, it was a wrap for them.
Right.
So when the EMTs came off of a flag down, like as an EMT, you ain't supposed to do flag downs because it could be dangerous. So my partner, he was cool, Levite dude, but because EMTs rolling tubes, he like, yo, should we help him? I'm like, hell no. I used to always say hell no. It could be some obvious shit, man. Fuck it, let me call that shit in. And if it's dealing with violence or domestic violence, police gotta come clear the scene first, make sure shit's safe, and then we come in. Nigga, we could be on lunch or chilling, or you could be fucking your girl somewhere. My EMT partner, he fucking hella bitches. He used to always be like, yo, you gonna wait in the truck, I'm gonna go up here and deal. I'm like, it's you, man, you good? You know what I mean? So, but that was the thing, like, yo, I'm not, that's that Jadakiss shit. Niggas that try to kill you for what they think you got. And the ambulance will take longer if they think you shot. And that's kind of true because it's like, yo, this nigga shot. Who's to say his killer's not? Because what niggas will do, they'll hit you up in something illegal, then they'll jump in the legal shit and drive back through to make sure the job done or who out there, this and that. And they'd be like, oh,
That nigga might be snitching. He might say he saw the car. He next.
Hey, yo, look. Hey, yo, you got these niggas down back. Hey, yo, that's how that shit be, though. I'm keeping it real. Like, I ain't do none of this shit. Y'all like, how y'all niggas know this shit so well? I'm telling you. But the ambulance is out here to do a job. So a lot of times, like when that time come, they go home to their family. They showed you that in World War Z. He was grabbing up medicine. He thought the cop was coming to arrest him, but he was coming to loot too. The cop was trying to grab what he could get too. Because people don't give a fuck about this world. They just trying to maintain their benefits in this world. But once they know that, look, my benefits is gone. Like these nurses doing C-19. Oh, we here to help the patients, this and that. Nah, they don't give a fuck about the patients and who's sick. They doing that to maintain their job because they know it's a possible chance if the shit passed through and I don't help, I could get fired or lose my license. But if they knew society was fucking screwed and their career was over with anyway, them motherfuckers ain't coming in.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I was in that motherfucker with pneumonia and that C-19. Them motherfuckers asked me, did I get vax? I told them no. Are you going to get it? I'm like, nah. They would treat me like I had HIV.
Yeah. Stay away from them.
Yeah, I was in the motherfucking room closet for about 3 days before they gave me a room.
God damn.
Hey, you actually, yeah, I had to literally walk them down for new rags and a pail to wash up.
Oh shit.
I was that smelling pasty, man.
Oh, I was too sick to be worried about how I smelled. My organs started shutting down. I pissed that shit looked like motherfucking apple juice. My organs started shutting the fuck down.
And so why I'm saying, a healthy man wants many things, but a sick man only wants one. And that's to be healed again. Because when you sick, man, that shit is like, yeah, Lord, fuck everything. Just give me my health back.
Yeah.
That's like a terrible feeling.
Fuck yeah.
Even just getting a common cold. You like, man, I can't wait for this shit to pass and I start feeling better.
I couldn't walk fucking 2 steps without stopping.
Yep.
Damn.
My oxygen level was like fucking 90. I was riding with the windows down and shit.
Nah, when your shit that's hypoxia. So like that means your organs not getting. That's why they were shutting down. Because oxygen is key to the human body.
Yeah.
So once your organs not getting enough oxygen, they start to fail on you like immediately.
Fuck yeah.
You gonna shit on yourself all the time?
It's kind of like a car overheating, right? Because they made the computer based off of the human brain, and they made the engine of the car based off of the human body. So like once your car start overheating and you don't address that shit, you try to drive on it, that shit will start shutting down your alternator, it'll blow your head gasket. So all these different components in the car is like organs, right? And as you drive on them and it's not getting the proper, or if it's not breathing through your intake and through your exhaust, you got a fucked up exhaust system and it's not getting like a proper breathing treatment, the car not breathing right, your whole fucking parts get shut down. And that's your organs. That's why I don't really agree with that. Head gasket, you went from having to replace a water pump or some shit like that, or a radiator, to you need a whole new fucking engine. And your fluids is the same way. Like you need your fucking power steering fluid, your oil. The same thing with your body. You need your water. You need to stay hydrated. All that shit plays an essential part.
But the important thing about hydration is motherfuckers think you just drink water and get hydrated. You need fucking electrolytes.
Like alkaline water
Yeah.
at best. Oh, you know what's good to drink? People sleep on Pedialyte.
For sure.
Like you really, like if you was throwing up or you fucked up, you really need to hydrate your organs, and you don't want to drink like a whole bunch of water to do it. Get the kid one.
That's some nasty.
Fuck that. Drink the shit.
No, I'm
anyway.
saying it's good.
Get the purple kid Pedialyte. That shit like $8 for like 24 ounces. Throw that motherfucker back. that motherfucker
And it's
gonna
best to
bounce,
it's
you
best
gonna
to
bounce
drink
back.
it and cut it with water too.
Yeah. Hey,
That's what track runners do when they train in the heat, when it be hot as shit in the summertime. Track runners run around with Pedialyte. They don't drink Gatorade and shit.
nah,
They
that
got
shit got
Pedialyte.
too much sugar.
And the
That
shit they drink it
Pedialyte.
warm.
Yeah, that Pedialyte, man. People sleep on that shit. They got the adult one, but I get the one for the kids. I drink the kid shit. They say the adult, you know how this devil is, but I get the kid one. I don't drink it frequently, but if I was in a dire situation, I really need to be hydrated, I'm going to fucking Walgreens and I'm copping some Pedialyte. I ain't about to freeze it. I'm like you said, I'm gonna drink it at room temperature, throw that bitch smooth back. You can actually feel yourself like
I agree.
revive.
Yeah, when you drink that shit, you be like, oh shit, I feel like I got pee.
Oh, yeah. They advise you to drink it warm, not really ice cold.
Well, you
You
supposed
don't
to
want to drink shit
water.
cold anyway.
No, you really ain't supposed to drink ice cold.
Because
That
it
shit
shocks
shock
your
your
body.
system.
Yeah, it shocks your body. Like your body is room temperature. So like when you drink it, that cold shit hit it, it kind of like shocks your organs.
Yeah, like clot your blood, because with the cold, your blood being warm and shit, you throw the cold in there, that's gonna thicken up your fucking blood.
Yeah, constricted. That's why people that's bleeding, they use ice.
Yeah.
And what ice do, it constricts your blood vessels. And when your blood vessels constricts, it helps it clot. Say like if you want blood thinners, like if you want blood thinners, unless you a real skilled fighter, it's not wise if you just get in fights. Because if you get hit the wrong way or cut, you could bleed. Somebody might think they the next Mike Tyson. You see, I hit that nigga, man. See how he start bleeding? Man, I'm strong as hell. Nah, nigga, you ain't strong. He on blood thinners, man. But you can actually like, and that's why you gotta use wisdom out here too. You can't just be fighting and hitting people. Like you punch somebody that's on blood thinners, they could possibly bleed out and go into hypothalamic shock, and you could kill them.
Going to jail.
And you'd be like, damn, I just was like fighting over a parking space. I punched him in the nose and he died. Like, yeah, nigga, when you punched him in the nose, all that blood shot out. He couldn't stop the bleeding because he on blood thinners and he went into shock and died. Now your ass going down for manslaughter.
Gonna be with R. Kelly singing.
Yeah, you don't blood the name wise against no scraps. So. Even car, like you gotta be careful, man. Even a car accident can take you out.
Hey, the
Speaking of
nigga car.
The nigga car. A Hemi. It's got a Hemi.
And the Lord, the illest. The tens, the nigga car.
Yep.
The tens with the shiny, the 17s.
Chromed out.
The chromed out 17.
I never want one.
Man, you gonna get fucked.
Shit.
You better off with the old school because a police will see that and respect it. Here niggas the old Edomite in it. For the old joint.
Oh
They
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
expect- they
yeah.
gonna
The
expect
Vin
no
Diesel
yup.
shit.
Yeah, they gonna
Off
expect
of
no
Fast
yup.
and the Furious.
Yeah.
Niggas can't afford that. They
Niggas
can afford
they
that.
can't even
Nah.
maintain this
I'll get that shit in boots.
shit. Shut this bitch out.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Get locked right the fuck
Get locked right before you gonna zoom right. You gonna zoom right to Central Book.
Yeah. And you go, hey yo, hey, little do you know, you niggas like the other nations got you down pat. They know what kind of car your woman drive. They know what kind of car you more than likely be in. So if you a Jake and you ain't kind of got one of those cars, they kind of look at you like, all right, this is probably a working type guy, or, you know what I'm saying, like that. They might just turn a blind eye to you. But you got the dreads down, you got the fucking tools bumping.
Black and mild on the
shoot
side of
this,
your mouth.
Black and mild.
They know how to
smoke.
sell you a car too, because they know Jake ain't gonna go under the hood. Jake gonna turn the radio on, see if
Yup.
it work, the radio work.
The air,
It's
radio.
clean. This shit clean, the air work. You ain't looking at good the main shit. This shit clean. I'll take it. And that he even sitting there like, yeah, you sure was. Let me get that nigga.
Shit, right there on fucking West Cold Spring and fucking Green Spring. It's a car lot that shit right there. Old, kind of like
the old
older
school
cars,
days.
yeah.
Academic
I wanted
mode.
to jump out and walk
Yeah.
in there. I saw an old Q up in there.
The white one?
The white.
Yeah.
They want
I'm
5 for it.
I'm about to ask
Right
like,
there
how
on
much
Green.
you
5
want
for
for that shit?
5.
Stack. How many miles on it?
140.
$140.
That's what's up.
For that, yeah. I saw, I'm like, hold they
When
got
I
an
seen it,
old
the
Q
first person I
in
thought
there.
about GU.
But yeah, I'm like, oh, they got an
93.
old Q in there, but I saw a bunch of niggas in there too. I'm like, nah.
Yeah,
And there's nowhere to like pull over up in there. You
Niggas
gotta go up the street a little bit.
Yeah, niggas own that shit. Street niggas.
Yeah,
But they get the
I
old
seen it.
schools though. They be
Yeah, they
getting
do.
all the old schools.
Yeah, they do.
seen, I like, yo, they got that old Q45, the one you was kind of
They had an old 300. Z.
ZX?
Z. They had a Z over the T-top.
Oh, word?
What the top was, you know, when you could take
Yeah.
T-top.
Yeah.
Because they never came dry.
That's the anniversary.
Yo,
88 anniversary.
Oh shit, man! I know. I'm like, damn, they got a couple classes up in there.
Mhm.
Cause I was stopped at the light, and I'm like, so niggas like, and I saw them right in the front a little bit. I saw that Q. I know them shit. That was like my favorite cars back in the day. So I'm like, they got an old Q in that bitch. I wonder what they know for.
So everything, that bitch 11, all that shit clean as a bitch.
but hey, yeah. You gotta be prepared, man. The Lord, he prepping our minds, man, for the time to come. A lot of people ain't gonna be ready. So you got, what's that, what's my man old school singing with the glasses?
Oh, Curtis Mayfield.
Curtis. And that's a spiritual song. And you get on the board.
Yeah.
He talking about no charge coming to save you.
Yeah.
And save their life.
You got a lot of spiritual songs.
A lot of people get ready. They're trained to come. You don't have to worry just to get on the board. Man. You know, and that's what the Lord's coming down by. To get on the board while that train is coming to save us up out of here before Babylon is destroyed. And we wanted to be destroyed. Yep.
I got a precept of judgment. Ezekiel 21:9, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus said the Lord. Say, a sword is sharpened, and also is furbished. It is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. For it was the furbished that it may glitter. Shall we then make mirth? And cometh the rod of my son as a tree. So it's saying like, shall we make mirth that the sword is being sharpened? So what judgment is going out more steadily. And what the Lord, as the last days roll around, the Lord is bringing a lot more judgment, a lot more quicker. See what's happening to a lot of these scoffers. And that's just the tip of the iceberg that the Lord is bringing down. So the sword is being sharpened. So the Lord says, shall we then make mirth? Like Jake said, oh, you think shit is sweet. I mean, nah, like, yo, shit ain't sweet. You know, you can't play it sweet. You gotta kind of be on point. You gotta be alert. And the really best way to do that, because security is subjective, right? There's really no such thing as security. That's just like a superstition of the mind. It's like either the Lord protecting you or you ain't. You can carry a gun, you can wear a seatbelt, you can roll with 50 different dudes. Like, all that shit is subjective because real security is in the hands of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Because they're the ultimate ones that protect you. You know, and the Lord saying like, yo, since this sword is being sharpened, you're supposed to be in prayer. The scripture said, a wise man foreseeth the evil and hide himself. Yeah, Proverbs 22:3. But the wicked, you know, go on and is punished. So, where you hide yourself at? You hide yourself in the word of the Lord, because that's the ultimate protection. And faith in the Lord, that's the ultimate protection. You know, little things you try to do may only get you so far or can bring deeper judgment upon you. But the ultimate protection is the Lord. He's the one that's going to have your back at the end of the day.
Precept, Psalms 91:4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
Right, our protection. Yeah, that's your protection. So at least we know the truth, but now you just got to believe in it. And if you believe in it, you got to keep believing in it, because your belief is going to be tested. And if you pass the test, the Lord going to hold you down. The scriptures tell you, like, whenever he forsaken anybody who had faith in him. You know, and it started naming these motherfuckers out here don't got great judgment. I seen the light turn red a long time ago, like 5 seconds ago, and the motherfucker was still trying to stop crossing and catch it. Like, yo, the shit didn't turn red already.
So y'all not gonna fit. Let's see, no one.
Yeah, Eve don't got judgment, and that's why in Saudi Arabia they say women can't drive because it's a lot less accidents. Like, if you really trying to keep the road safe, don't let these bitches drive.
She would have crashed this shit and kept it moving.
Yeah, they don't have like judgment and they fearful, right? So what you can't get mad at them is their nature. So anytime like they see a large object coming at them, or they real impulsive, and if you know about driving, that's totally opposite of it. One thing about driving, you gotta have faith. One thing about driving, you gotta be you can't be nervous. And one thing about driving, you gotta stay calm. And one thing about driving, you can't be impulsive. And all the things that I mentioned is just a woman's, the opposite of that is her nature. So when you throw them behind the wheel, it kind of like, you could cause a whole lot of other accidents that they cause. You be like, these dudes hit each other, but really it was behind that bitch.
That bitch. Yo, it's so unsafe, yo. Women driving big rigs. They can fuck the track for travelers, right? I be tripping to the shit with women, like, just to see a commercial of women in the army.
Driving big rigs.
I seen a Bushwick Bill in a big ass truck. I looked up like, I was on the highway.
Got away.
I got away from her.
I went up Pennsylvania. I had seen one. She was just switching lanes, not even fucking putting a blink on. I did about 80, got the fuck away from her.
When I see women in big shit, women driving trash trucks and all, I get the fuck away from
They
them.
don't use their mirrors and shit,
somebody
man.
in New York driving some big shit.
They don't use
Ran
their
a little
mirrors.
kid over. But they don't have judgment. But judgment is meant for leaders. Like, we got a book of the Bible called Judges. One thing about driving, you gotta have judgment.
Yeah.
Right? Driving deals with judgment. Women are not meant to be judges. Judges are meant for leaders. One of the books of the Israelites in the Bible is the book of Judges. And actually that goes back to the Danites. Because the word used like Daniel, Dunya is judge of Yahweh. Right? So the way you say judge in Hebrew is done. Or Dan, like how you say Dan, the tribe of Dan, that dealt with the judges. Right? But women, which were the men of the tribe of Dan, by the way. So, but when you deal with women, they're not meant to be judges because their nature goes against everything a judge supposed to be. You can't get mad at them. You get mad at these these homo-ass Edomites, soft, weak-spirited ass devils that put them in power to play these positions. But when it comes to driving, you got to deal with judgment. And judgment is given to a leader. They're not meant to be heads, they're not meant to be leaders. Even when you drive around these inner cities, check out the nigga woman car, it got all types of dents.
Yeah.
Fucking tail light hitting. Some of it be nice cars.
And I know y'all seen it. How you know where I was trying to get the fuck away from? You see a bitch in one of them Honda
eyelashes
Accords.
on it.
No, that too. Them
The
too.
eyelashes.
Yeah. No. But the Honda Accord with the furry steering wheel. You seen that, right?
They can't even grip it. Or
You seen that, right?
Or the bedazzled ones.
The bedazzled steering wheel, man. I get the fuck away from that. A furry steering wheel?
Nigga woman with a furry steering wheel. With eyelashes
on the
shit.
front. Get away from
With
it.
a dent on her side back
Big ass
door.
thing.
The Tim Tam.
And got the nerve to argue you there.
Or cut you off and go to home.
Bitch, I know you seeing me,
them
bitch.
bitches is reckless. Yo, on the low, they worse than the biking niggas on the fucking dirt bikes. If you want to dig deep. On the surface level, you're like, nah, the them niggas on the bike worse. But if you really want to dig deep, them nigga woman, them inner city nigga woman that's behind the wheel,
That's
they
why a woman
worse.
right there.
In the Solara.
Man, they worse than them bike. I'll ride with them biking niggas any day. Because them niggas got order. They'll hold the shit.
Be safe, go.
Them nigga woman is reckless. Them bike niggas got order. They might be halfway fucked up on them shits. But them niggas know how traffic patterns move. They know to look for signals. They might wave. Thank you. Go ahead, bro. You got it. They might ride on the side of you. Wah, wah, wah. Go ahead, bro. You got it, bro. Wah, wah, wah. Papa Willie. Wah, wah, wah. Nigga, woman is just straight fucking here.
You know where I get away from? The nigga woman driving the Amazon trucks.
Oh!
The delivery trucks. It's
Or
a
the
lot
FedEx or the post.
Yeah, the bus driver.
The shit with the
shit,
side
shit.
door open on the side.
Yeah.
Or with the slide door.
UPS.
I
I
seen a bitch driving one of them with her feet up on the dash. She had her foot on the gas pedal with one of the feet up on the dash. Up on the dash.
Dyke Tyson.
Butch Big Bill.
Yeah, man, this society back. But you know, it goes back to the men too, because a lot of times, like a lot of these men is so soft and weak that they're not even fit to do manly jobs no more. So now you got the women coming in, taking in the positions that the men used to do. Not to justify it, but that's a lot of things that's going on. When I was up in Jersey last week, I went into the Home Depot. You know how you in Home Depot, especially if you don't know the Home Depot, you're looking for certain items. Like mom, she needed like patch,
The wall.
no, the pipe patch kit.
Oh, man.
When you got a small leak, you just put the putty on it, and like a little patch, a tape around. Yeah, but it's like one of them tapes that's like heat protected, and it's like seal it off. So I'm in there like, yo, I know this shit in plumbing, I ain't stupid, but it's like, which aisle? Because it's like 3, 4, 4. Yeah, so I'm like, yo, instead of me walking around like just looking for shit, burning like 20 minutes, I'm going to ask these motherfuckers. So I know like, yo, ask a man, an older man. But as I'm circling this shit, I'm like, yo, where the fuck is the dudes at? It was all young ass teenage bitches in there.
With a fucking measuring tape on the side.
They was all conversating, talking. When I finally got the audacity to ask one of them, they in the Home Depot, they supposed to like walk you like, oh, it's over here. And then like walk you to it like down here, right there by the and like right here, which one you need, what socket you looking for. They supposed to kind of like instruct you. But them bitches ain't no shit.
But that's why they got it now. For Home Depot, you gotta go on your phone.
Yeah.
On a Home Depot app, and then punch the shit in there and tell you exactly the hours.
Oh, so them bitches about to get fired.
Yeah.
Yo, cause they was just conversating. When I spun back through the aisle, they was like, yeah. Just like cackling and shit.
It's a lot of women working at Home Depot now.
Yo, I'm like, yo, I brought the shit back to mom's. I kind of spazzed on them. I'm like, yo, here you go. She's like, that's not what I asked for. I'm like, listen, it's a bunch of, she's like, why you ain't ask somebody in there to show you? I'm like, I did, but I'm mad at them. I kind of like took it out on her. I'm like, look, it's a bunch of young teenage bitches. Just the Home Depot just hired a bunch of high school teenage 19-year-old bitches that don't know shit about tools or nothing. They ain't even Dyke Tyson. They just in there chilling with a job doing nothing. And I'm like trying to look for this shit, and I'm just getting frustrated as hell. What I did find was because up top you gotta take your leaves and put them in a brown Home Depot bag, or they won't take them. The city won't take them. So I'm like, damn, I gotta keep these fucking leaves up. So I got the brown bags. I managed to find them because I figured, you use your sense. I'm gonna go to like the garden section. You know what I mean? Maybe they over here and I ran into them, but that fucking piping kit, and it's small, it's about like this big. But it's like you can easily overlook that in the plumbing section because the plumbing section is like 3-4 aisles long.
And that shit go up to the sky.
Yeah, and it go back.
Yeah.
Like it's like one aisle, then you go back.
That's like the biggest section.
Man, I'm like, yo, I ain't about to. So I'm like, who can I ask to find this shit?
I do just like you say. I look for the older An older man.
No, maybe it was this particular day. It was no older cats in there.
Yep.
It was a bunch of young little bitches in
I
there.
always look for the dude with the pistol in his head. Because he knows everything in the store. Whether he Jake or
Yeah, that
he's
shit had me mad as hell, but it showed me how fucked up the society was. Then it's like, yo, even if it was a little nigga that don't know shit about that, you like, yo, why y'all ain't had these little niggas like 19? Because at least they men, and that could be like something up they feel
Black
like they
man
could
passed the
grab.
drug test.
Then it made me think like, oh, all these little young dumb niggas is fucked up too. So I'm like, the woman is kind of like forced to take on like the
shit.
So I just walked away. I was just steaming. I'm like,
You
damn.
go to Advanced Auto, you need a battery. The woman that work there, because it's women all in them too, telling you need a carburetor. But when they got to pull a battery, look, when they got to pull a battery, they got to call them Jake, the man, to come get it and put it on the car.
Cause you lift to change your battery out my car.
Or even they
Them bitches be having pride though. They might do it.
I seen a couple.
Bitch, little skinny
Tyson.
bitch be like,
Yeah.
oh, you think? Cause they looking at you like, you think I'm gonna call for help, don't you, motherfucker? They take that bitch off. They might struggle. They lift that. Cause pride is a motherfucker.
Change your windshield.
And you looking at this bitch like, oh shit, this bitch really did that shit. You might even feel off like, you know what? Let me give this bitch like $10, man. Let me hit this bitch with something.
Well, that's what the fucking is. The towing convention. That's about a tow truck driver.
Hey yo, Babylon is wild, man. This shit is backwards. This shit is backwards as hell. The Lord got a flatten this shit.
like, yeah, you need a CV joint.
Yeah. Some of them be like not knowing this shit, but some of them like they would feel challenged and would like try to complete the task. And through pride and being proudful, some of them might do it. It might take them a little bit. And you be looking like, oh shit, this bitch really did that shit.
He was right, so I wouldn't feel no kind of way. I'll get my fat ass in the car, eat some chips while she's doing it.
Hey, bitch do that shit, I'm peeling off. If I got some duckets on, shit, man, that's so my nigga.
I ain't taking shit.
Take this 10th spot, buy you a lunch.
No, you fuck up mine or trying to holler at that.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm
That's what I'm saying, right? What you doing enough?
You gotta see you good with your hands. I can use that.
Bitch, take the battery post off,
Yeah.
lift that bitch out, slap the
Hey,
new battery
you know,
on.
the new batteries got to say you got to take it off because the battery locked in. They got
Yeah, the battery locked
the
down.
battery locked in.
Yeah, she go up under that bitch with the ratchet, lift the shit, pop the loop, re-strap your shit in, tell you, all right, crank it up, crank it up. Throw the hand up, crank it up. And this ain't Dyke Tyson, regular looking bitch. Regular fucking murderer looking bitch. Fix your shit.
You want to see some women that's about that action like that in the Advanced Auto? Go to the one on Greenmount in 29th Street.
Yeah.
Greenmount, yeah, there's 3 of them working there.
No Dyke Tyson.
Nah, they regular.
Regular
They
women.
regular. And they about that Advanced Auto work. They picking up batteries and all that shit, bro. They fucked me up.
I'm done. Hey yo, some shit with Babylon, you get mad at a lot of shit. And some shit, hey, what it say? If a wise man contend with a fool, whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest. Proverbs 29 and 11. Yeah, I ain't pull this in a minute. Because a lot of shit you get mad at, but a lot of shit you just laugh it off. Proverbs 29 and, let's try 9. Yeah, 29 and 9. If a wise man contend with a foolish man, whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest. Because sometimes you be like, motherfuckers, or sometimes you just be like, yo, y'all niggas just be comical as hell, like, this shit is like watching Eddie Griffin or some shit. Fucking Eddie Griffin. Because like when you compare, because we've been in the Lord, we know how things supposed to run, we know how society's supposed to be. So when you see like shit out of order, out of whack, and the way the minds of how the fucking these people work, you don't even get mad. You probably start laughing. You're like, yo, what the fuck? Sometimes people ask you, what you laughing at? Hey, the Lord said, I will laugh and mock when your fear comes. When your desolation cometh as the world. Because it's like, yo, y'all don't know like the mentality of the people, and you try to make sense of it. Sometimes you just tickle the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Bitch lifting up a battery. Little 19-year-old, 130-pound bitch. Got pride lifting up batteries and shit. Changing the sockets and shit.
Like you can get the gold standard, you can get the dollar.
I'm peeling off. If I got cash on me, I'm giving her that shit. Me in particular. Hey, bitch, I ain't got no problems with you. Fuck it. You got 10 spot on you, give her that shit.
Is there any women in the shop down there?
Bitch,
I'll be in the shop.
bitch hit you with the barber cut.
The Mike Tyson with the season.
Yeah. Some of them bitches cut better than dudes.
Hey, no bullshit. When I was in the world getting haircuts, this girl cut hair on Hawk Road. She was nice. She was Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson
I
will
tatted up.
fuck you like, damn, this shit lace. No shape up.
She stayed.
You can leave the shape up out.
She was so busy. You be like, I got all appointments today, and they all sitting there looking at it.
And they fuck with the scissors. They grab them scissors.
But you know they nice when they break the scissors. Right?
Yeah.
If they bring them shears,
You can't fuck with Mike Tyson.
look, they get the comb. You think they gonna level your shit off with the tippers? Nah.
Yeah, because you just fixed my bed, my little chain hands. They like, I got you. And with scissor hands, your shit.
Then they really fuck you when they bring out the straight razor and do your tighten your shit up real quick. Get you with the Beijing.
You can't fuck with Mike Tyson.
They on another level.
But that shit all come from them hating their own gender so much that they tap into the opposite gender so hard that they outdo the people from that gender. That's like a thing, that it all goes back to pride though. That's like a real fucking thing. That's like a dude that's they outdo the women.
That's why I can't get
That's-
with women's sports.
Yeah, they outdo the women that's women. They outdress them, they be telling them how to, left-handed shit and all that, but like, that shit is a real demon, so it's like, yo, I'm gonna take on your gender, and since I'm an outcast of this gender, I gotta prove myself harder. Just like the work field. You a Jake that made it into the corporate world, you know I'm a Jake, I'm not supposed to be here, so I gotta work harder than everybody here just to prove my spot. It's the same spirit, it's just dealing with the left hand.
I seen a video, like a TikTok joint. This dude, it was the dude hanging out with Mike Tyson. They went out to eat. They was chilling like they homeboys. And she's turned right back into a woman because she was crying. She's like, yo, what you crying for? Because you don't understand. Like, he paid for our meal and everything. I'm always the one, I'm always the one that ends up paying for everybody's meal. Because she got to overdo herself being trying to be a man, and a man being out with an actual man and pay for her food brought her back to being a female. And she that feminine energy, she's gonna cry and everything. Yeah, and I looked at the comments, she like, yo, he almost turned her back. I commented like, he probably got that evidence from me. Because he made her feel like a woman again. That's crazy stuff. You gotta overdo it just to overcompensate for being a man.
Yeah, a lot of them, they know they can't physically deal with you in a confrontation. Some of them might can if you ain't hard, maybe training. Like some of them bitches will beat a dude ass. This Babylon. Like if you ain't been training and exercising, some of them dyke MMA bitches, you might, hey, I seen a chick get a dude, he was drunk though. She got him down. You know, the inside of a woman's thighs is strong as hell. She got on top of him and clamped down on him with like her like inner thighs and start grounding and pounding that motherfucker. He couldn't get up. We thought he was playing with her, but he really couldn't get this bitch off of him. She ground and pounded. I think if he was sober, she would have got that off, because she kind of like staggered and tripped, and she like clamped down on him. Because one thing about a woman's legs is strong. I was 16 years old, and you know how you play with Eve, you on top of her in Passaic, New Jersey, in Patterson, matter of fact. She put her fucking her calves up her legs on my neck, and I was just playing with it, but she decided to tighten it. Word is she like clamped her, crossed her feet behind my neck and tightened her calf muscle. Word is on, that shit felt like, that shit was like, ah! Ah! As a little nigga, I'm like, bitch, yo, let go of me. Cause look, he like, we ultimately stronger than them, especially with upper body, but a lot of their lower body strength from giving birth, you know, like walking and like laboring and shit like that. They like in the thighs and all that shit could be
They
built
can
up.
contort too.
Huh?
They can contort that, because it's a test on if you stand up flat up against the wall, a man can't do it. And bend over and pick up, like stand flat up against the wall and bend over and pick up a chair and spin straight over and stand straight back up. Men can't do it, but women can, because they the way they legs and all that shit, they give birth.
They body meant for stretching. Yeah, that's why I like yoga. Men do yoga too, but mainly that shit is for women. That shit deal with nothing but stretching. And people that real advanced in yoga, they be stretching their bodies all type of ways. Shit, you had a wifey that did that shit, you go, hell yeah, nigga, shit. Because that yoga shit having, fuck a split. They be doing like all types of shit, but their body is designed to give birth. It all goes back to the Most High, because you pushing out a 9-pound baby, like your body is designed and meant to like stretch itself. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like goes back into creation. But that whole yoga shit, that shit play a role in doing that. I see some crazy shit with that yoga shit that I wouldn't even think a woman like could do without actually hurting herself or breaking a fucking bone. But the Lord designed their bodies to like stretch like that. That's kind of like mind blowing and shit to a degree.
So yeah, man, we just rambling a little bit, because the Lord willing to edify. Come on, another week of condemn this place and bring out the truth of the matter. So with that, I'm going to give all the glory, power,
is a Negro, not a white man.
Hashem, Rakab, Kadash, that warn us to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and the sincere Shalom, all the Aqua, favor the truth, sincerity, with the sound doctrine.
Oh, I didn't have a question. I don't think Jesus is a white man. I
Well,
think that they just put him up on the cross because everybody likes people to look like them.
Drop it. You one of the good ones, Sammy.
Shalom.
Hey, that show you that the northern tribes and you niggas, y'all believe. I remember the elders